Are you trying to choose between Bitdefender and Norton? Well, you're in the right territory. Both are well-established antivirus companies with decades of experience. However, you still need to see which suits your online habits best. So let's do a Norton versus Bitdefender comparison, focusing on the differences that matter. Alright, considering an antivirus's main job is to detect, block, and remove malware, let's see how well these two fare here. I asked our research team to investigate. They turned off real-time protection, planted 150 malicious files onto a device, and ran full scans to see how many threats each antivirus could find. Bitdefender caught the most malicious files, around 89%. However, this high detection rate came at the price of a higher CPU consumption and longer scan times. Older devices notice this more, so it's still something to consider, especially since Norton's scan took less time and had minimal system impact, but caught fewer threats in total. It's also important to keep in mind that with real-time protection turned on, most malware will be caught before you even run a scan. We have our baseline features, but looking at independent testing labs results is a good way to see how well these antiviruses have scored over extended periods. For example, Norton has a 6 out of 6 top score for its protection for well over a decade. In fact, avtest.org's most recent tests show that Norton has still maintained this score in all important categories, not just protection. Bitdefender has also kept a stable 6 out of 6 for its protection over a few years too, and it scored top marks in all categories in the most recent tests. However, when you look at its track record, sometimes its performance score slightly dips, and that isn't a big shock to me considering its higher CPU usage during our tests. Although overall, it's clear that both Norton and Bitdefender are equipped to catch all types of threats, for older devices, Norton is a better choice. Otherwise, if you want the highest detection, Bitdefender is really reliable. Now, regardless whether you choose Norton or Bitdefender, be sure to take advantage of my huge discounts. You can scan this QR code or check the description for the best antivirus links. Now, I know too well how irritating it is to buy a product, and once you finally use it, it's slow, features are confusing, and overall you feel missold. And that's why I've logged some first-hand experience with these antivirus programs to give an honest Bitdefender versus Norton overview. They both have native apps for Mac, Windows, Android, and iOS. In general, Bitdefender's apps are user-friendly. All of its features are easy to find and use, and I believe that it's one of the best antivirus software options for beginners. However, there's still enough functionality to keep advanced users busy too. In comparison, Norton's apps are clean and more straightforward than ever, especially now that you don't have to navigate to different tabs at one time. However, Norton's extensive customization means a steeper learning curve, and some advanced features launch in separate apps. Alright, that's the apps, but going further into this Norton versus Bitdefender comparison, let's look at features. And first, I'll check out common features, and then differences in how they've been put in place. For example, they both have multiple scanning options. This means you can scan your computer down to the last inch, or just quickly check out common areas for threats. Real-time protection is another crucial feature. It's always on and monitors your device for threats using AI-powered technology to check downloads, files, and web activity. If anything's found, it'll automatically get blocked. You don't even have to do anything. Plus, both antivirus programs include ransomware protection alongside real-time protection. This ensures any attempts to access your data don't go unnoticed. In addition, both antivirus programs include firewalls. Norton's is highly customizable, which is ideal for advanced users who can define app access and network trust levels, while beginners can use its automatic optimal settings. It isn't just your network that's protected against unauthorized access either. Both antiviruses have webcam and microphone protection too. However, beyond threat detection, both Norton and Bitdefender offer additional features, like VPNs, which enhance browsing privacy by masking your IP address. Interestingly, both use the fast and secure WireGuard protocol, have ad blockers, and even kill switches to prevent data leaks. But Bitdefender's version is limited unless you buy the highest subscription, and Norton's doesn't have as many servers as a standalone VPN tool. So both are only really useful for basic browsing. Plus, both antivirus products include built-in password managers for complete protection. Although Norton's is more basic, it comes even with the lowest tier plan. It's decent for password management on the browser, but can't securely share passwords. Bitdefender's version comes only with the highest tier plan and as a separate app, but it is a little bit more functional, letting you share passwords via links. More importantly, they both have strong security practices. Impressively, Norton and Bitdefender defend against the latest online dangers, including deepfakes and AI scams. This includes suspicious links, texts, and emails, as well as in-video scam detection. With Norton, if a synthetic voice is detected in any audio or videos, you'll be alerted. Bitdefender lets you paste suspicious videos and links into Scamio for analysis. Alright, now is the perfect moment to see if there's anything unique, like Norton's cloud backup. This creates copies of your files in case your hard drive fails or you're targeted by ransomware. It's automatic and fully encrypted. Plus, you can even customize access to your files altogether. And although Bitdefender creates backups of your data through the ransomware remediation feature, they're stored locally on your device. Depending on your subscription, Norton has a privacy monitor. This protects your identity and data by scanning popular data broker sites for your name, email, and phone number, and then helping you send opt-out requests. Bitdefender's most notable feature is profiles, which optimize settings based on your activity. The gaming profile, for example, minimizes background tasks and pauses notifications, while the public Wi-Fi profile makes sure your connections are secure. Norton lacks these built-in profiles for all users, though it offers a dedicated gaming subscription. So clearly, both antiviruses have a huge variety of features. However, who charges the least for them? Looking at entry-level subscriptions, Bitdefender is significantly cheaper. So if you're a beginner who just wants a solid antivirus, it's decent. However, it only includes all of the advanced tools like a password manager, unlimited VPN, and data breach detection with its most expensive plan. Norton, on the other hand, includes all of this with its second-tier subscription, so it has a lot more functionality for budget users. Plus, its most expensive plan is cheaper than Bitdefender's and has double the device allowance and every feature they have to offer. But before making a choice, you need to consider your budget and which feature you'll actually use. If you want a cost-effective antivirus only, Bitdefender is great. If you want more, Norton has great value subscriptions. Just a reminder, for a Bitdefender or Norton coupon code, click the links down in the description. The best deal is already active. Right, it's time for the moment of truth, Norton or Bitdefender. Honestly, in such a fierce market, with an ever-evolving cyber landscape, they are both creating new and innovative features to stay relevant. Both guarantee your device will be free from all types of nasty threats, however, they aren't equal. Norton offers robust protection, highly customizable advanced features, and scans that have minimal impact on systems. Now, Bitdefender is better suited for complete beginners, with a really cheap starting price and excellent detection rates all around. But let me know which one you pick. Thanks for watching this Norton versus Bitdefender comparison, and don't forget our Norton and Bitdefender coupon code deals are already active, so check them out. Bye for now.